Take a close look at this play. What do you think happens next? Will I A. score with a double tap? B. A defender gets to save the ball somehow? C. I just hit the post? Or will I D. score while turtling my car? The correct answer is E. My intro animation. Hello Rocketeers! I prepared 11 scenes for you to complete in your head. How many can you guess correctly? You already know this first one, so I can speed it up a bit. Double tap goal, defender saves it, I hit the post, or I get to score turtling? What do you think? Let's take a look. Where did he come from? All go bye-bye, even saves it twice. Let's see that again. Sneaking up from behind, wow. 1 point for you if you guess B. Let's move on to scene number 2. This time I'm way back on the pitch, driving upfield when my mate pushes through. Waiting for the center. What happens next? Will I either fly directly into the opponent at the wall, or am I going to outplay the other team with a backflip shot? Another option is the opponent scoring with a wall pinch, or will I get demoed but spawn just perfectly back at our goal to get to save a shot right in time? No direct wall play here. Ooh. This random teammate of mine even wanted me to have the goal. In the end they had to secure it though. So B was the correct answer. Next scene please. This time it's a 1v1. My opponent is on the attack and I'm kinda shadow defending it. But what happens next? Will I A. get the ball but just slow it down so they score anyway? Or will I B. riff the ball completely? Will I C. plain and simple own goal? Or will I D. pass the ball right back at them so it falls into the net anyway? Well, this didn't really go as planned. A was the correct answer. I don't want to think about this any longer. Scene number 4 plays in Rumble, so this could get tricky. But what do you think happens next? A. I kick the defender but my shot gets saved by them activating spikes in time. B. The ball gets frozen right on the line. C. The opponent scores by using the haymaker. Or D. I get car swapped and somehow save my own shot. Tough one. Here we go. Oof. At least we got to score after all. Here you can see how close it was before. A was correct. Number 5. It's 1v1 again, me trying to defend again, me failing again? Why do we get to see it go? Nevertheless, what happens next in this game? Will my opponent forfeit even though being 5-1 in the lead? Will I come back from this in about 2 minutes time? Will I get 2 other goals shot against me and therefore Braziled? Or will they just stop playing and let me score? Let's take a look at what happened. You might kinda have guessed it already. The comeback, baby! So option B was the right one to choose. Next up, number 6. This time I ask you what to do next. Should you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel or comment? Obviously all of these are correct. If you don't do all 4, this will happen in your next game. Oof. Alright, let's get to the real number 6, shall we? It's twos again and my teammate gets to deliver this beautiful pass in front of the net. What happens next? A. I hit the post twice, not scoring after all. B. The defender pinches the ball against the crossbar. C. I totally on purpose pass the ball to my mate who scores with a backflip. D. The defender own goals in a hilarious manner. Actually, I did this. But no worries. After this I failed again. Oh my. Watch this beautiful double tap save again in slow motion. Ah yes. A was the correct answer for this one. Let's move on to number 7. After this elegant half flip, I rotate back just in time for the counterattack and this midfield pass. What happens next? Will I score a banger of a pinch against the opponent's car? Or will there be a pinch but the ball be ending up in our goal? Will I gain possession but fail scoring an open net? Or will the opponent win the 50-50 but end up only hitting our crossbar? Let's unfreeze time. Oh no. Oh yes. It was D. Time for round 8. It's freeze, and after I get bumped here I tend to become goalie, swirling around waiting for the ball and the words. What happens next? A. I get demoed but their shot ends up hitting both posts, not going in. B. I jump over the attacking car and get to save the ball. C. I get bumped but end up right in position to save the ball. Or D. I evade the attacker and pinch the ball against our post, making it fly into the opponent's goal. I get bumped, but save the ball. Calculated, you might say. So C was the correct answer. Number 9 shows me totally not double committing, driving back in shame but deciding to take part in the play again. But what happens next? Will I perform a beautiful bicycle shot that ends up as an assist? Or will I pinch the ball against the wall, sending it in? Will I perform the famous non-intended backflip, passing the ball to the opponent? Or will I drive up the wall, setting up a neat double tap goal? Ah, what a beauty. A was the choice to make. At scene 10 I won't ask you what my mate does here, but what happens next? The opponent misses the open net by hitting the post, or by hitting the crossbar. I get to demo the attacker and score myself, or I simply own goal in a really stupid manner. You have to decide now. The touch was way too weak, so I get to woody them. I like this camera option a lot. And afterwards I show them how it's done. Booyah! C was correct. Last but not least we get to scene number 11. Odd choice, but I guess there are 11 players in a football team. Ooh, the center. What happens next? Will I finally perform a pinch goal? Will I perform a pinch goal but into my own net? Will I turn backwards and destroy an opponent behind me? Or will the opponent somehow save the ball from going in? Your last thinking time. And go. Ooh. We have to see this one again from the opponent's view. Yeah, it was D this time. So that was it. How many of the 11 outcomes did you guess correctly? Let me know in the comments. And feel free to let me know whether you like this new variant of a video quiz. I guess a lot of scenes were kinda random, so it was hard to get it right every time. So one last time I have to ask, what?
Goodbye.